A new report by the Alliance for Election Campaign Finance Monitoring has revealed that the NRM is relying on a well-oiled financial war chest to gain leverage during campaigns ahead of the 2016 elections.
It's one of the indicators to show you how far commercialization of politics in Uganda has gone.
According to a survey carried out in 16 districts between November and December, the National Resistance Movement spent approximately 121 billion shillings on political activities. The Forum for Democratic Change spent close to 2.9 billion shillings. Independent candidate Amama Mbabazi spent 1.4 billion shillings in the same period. However, the party's Deputy Secretary General Richard Todwong says the report is baseless.
Well, that report, I haven't seen it. I don't know when it was issued, and the intention for the so-called report. What we know is we have not spent that amount of money, because you cannot spend that amount of money in 3 months. That is impossible.
FDC spokesperson Semujju Nganda agreed with the findings of the report and revealed that they could have spent more than what is recorded.
For example, if Kano Kiza Besigye is visiting my constituency, I'll spend, and the party structure will spend more money than what the party can provide. We will be the one to hire the venue, hire the public address system, do the advertising. So in the end, we spend more money than will ever be captured by anyone.
A lot of the money by NRM was spent on, among others, to reactivate NRM village structures at 15 billion shillings, Delegates Conference at 19 billion shillings, Second Delegates Conference at 20 billion shillings, party primary elections at 30 billion shillings. In comparison, the largest opposition political party, FDC, spent much less. A lot of this went on reimbursement of nomination fees to 267 members of parliament for flag-bearer positions at 801 million, party delegates conference at 200 million, fuel on campaign trail at 54 million shillings.
Whereas the others are spending 19-20 billion on delegates conferences, these are spending 200 million, 210 million. I asked them why, and they were telling me for them they were modest. They were giving transport funds of 30,000, public rates, and accommodation allowances of 50,000. Whereas the ruling party was refunding up to a minimum of 500,000 per delegate times 3 days. So if every delegate went home with 1.5 million, and you had over 40,000 delegates.
You can only have a ceiling when money is being legally spent. For example, in America. But here, money they use to bribe people, no receipts are issued.
According to Dr. Yuri Tuplak, a campaign finance analyst with European Union Election Observer Mission, the country must do more in enabling a conducive political environment ahead of the 2016 election.
There are certain international standards in the area of campaign finance. The first standard is that all the different candidates and parties should be able to express themselves, that they should have enough funds to spread a message to the voters.
The report reveals that some political parties spent close to 49 million shillings in purchasing handholds for voters, which has been interpreted as bribery.
And we are pushing these cases to officers of the Secretary General of Government, officers of police, to make sure that these are thoroughly investigated.
According to Henry Muguzi, who headed the probe, the money being spent in the campaigns could influence the outcome of the election. The report also revealed that every journalist covering the NRM candidate is given 150,000 shillings a day and 500,000 shillings whenever there is a news conference addressed by the president. According to the report, Go Forward candidate doles out 40,000 shillings a day to journalists, while the FDC gives journalists less than what Mbabazi provides. Whereas the Political Parties and Organizations Amendment Act of 2010 requires all political parties to declare their sources of monies, this is yet to be implemented. Shs110B, NTV.